don't know how many of you are surprised to see how many different types of women, are in the Bible, how different types of mothers. But I can relate with the mother of Moses. It was a time where she had to give her son up because of the conditions of the nation. And our Melody, our precious little girl, who I can't imagine life without her, was actually born just a few hours before the event on September 11th.
Yeah, the night
And
before.
the night before, it was about 10 o'clock at night on September 10th that she was born. And I have to tell you, as a mother, I wanted to take her and just put her right back in,
Yeah.
because it was so scary to know that you're bringing a child into a world that is capable of so much violence. Um, there was a lot of mothers who had given birth on that day and the night before, and it was scary for us hearing these news. But we found comfort in, at least I found comfort in the fact that God had spoken a prophetic word over my child. I knew that my daughter was separated and chosen by God, and there was a purpose for her to be here in the world. And I began to think on all the goodness of God. And you know what? The goodness of God and the goodness here on the world, because there are some good people, totally outweighs all the bad people, all the corruption, all that. I mean, it's just that the goodness usually doesn't get as publicized, but there really are a lot of good people in the world. And this is a good place, to bring our children. We have to work a little bit harder to make it safer for them. And, um, and as mothers, we have to do whatever we can to protect our children.
Yeah, we hear that from the new mothers. How can I bring this child into these uncertain times? It's not unique to this generation. Every generation has felt a bit of trepidation. Every single time, every single generation, mothers have felt uncertain about the times that they were bringing in. Remember, everything's relative, and now the dangers of the world seem like they're so dangerous now, but not too long ago there were scares about nuclear wars, and there were scares about all sorts of hazards. So yeah, it's dangerous, but people of faith have always been able to look at a very real situation and say, I see God here. I see God moving, and especially where it comes to your child. Now, you might be watching today, you might be a young mother, a young expecting mother, and you're not sure if you want to continue with your pregnancy. I want to tell you that life is never a mistake. And becoming a mother is going to be the best thing that you ever do. Even if you end up giving your child up for adoption, and you don't decide to keep her, which is what Moses' mother ended up doing.
Yeah.
She gave Moses up for adoption pretty much. Well, she sent him down a river.
Yeah.
But
Well, that was
that was the
the
plan.
method of adoption in those days. There was
The
no,
Nile River was
yeah,
the
there was no
agency.
agencies.
Yeah.
There wasn't anything like that. You just wanted to adopt a child, you put him in the river.
Right. And you hope that someone finds, well, in this
Yes.
case, it was Pharaoh's daughter, and it
But you
turned,
know what? She didn't just hope.
yeah.
She manipulated the
She was
situation.
strategic. Let's use
Yeah,
that one.
to make sure that her child was going to be saved.
Yeah, and so if it's you today and you're watching and you're not sure, I say go on with life, because life is never a mistake.
No.
Life is a blessing from God, and not a single soul sneaks into the earth.
That's right.
God sends every single soul down to the earth, so it's not a mistake.
And actually, if you look in the Bible, some of the greatest people of influence were born during difficult times, where you're not supposed to give birth, when they're killing all the boys. To Moses was born and Jesus was born in that time. He
When they
was
were
not supposed. They were not welcome in
right.
the world. But God has a plan, especially with those that are supposed to not come in.
Yeah, my mom and dad had 6 children before me, and my mother had told my father that she didn't want to have any more, and I was number 7. I was a bit of a surprise, and imagine surprise number 8.
What a
But
great surprise!
but I was born, and I wasn't expected. Mom didn't plan on
I
having 8.
expected you, honey.
You were waiting, huh?
Yes, I was waiting.
Well, listen, we have here at Hope a beautiful family of people that we're going to give them a chance to say Happy Mother's Day to their moms. So please watch and enjoy this as each and every one of us get to say Happy Mother's Day to your mother. And I'm going to start off with Pastor Valerie. Millie, this is from me too.
Happy Mother's Day from myself, Herson, and your grandchildren. We send love and hugs all the way to Palm Bay, Florida, where I know you're having a pleasant time, probably in your favorite restaurant, which will go unmentioned right now, but I know you're there eating some shrimp and lobster tails.
We won't say the name of the place, but it's a Red Lobster,
Yes, it's red. It's red and
and it
has
has a lobster.
claws.
Yeah,
But I'm not gonna say anything
but
else.
we're not saying the name of the building.
No, we're not saying anything else. But happy Mother's Day. Say happy Mother's Day to Grandma too. I love you guys, and I hope to see you very, very soon.
Digna Rosa, happy Mother's Day, my mommy. I love you. Thank you so much for not stopping at number 6 and for having number 7 and number 8. I'm just so glad. I remember one time that I was feeling really, really down. I felt like nobody loved me. I felt like you didn't love me. You were so busy with the church and with your other 7 children. And I just felt like I was lost. And I think you noticed it one day. And I don't know if you remember this, Mom, but you told me one day I could stay home from school. And I thought it was the coolest thing you ever did because you had me stay home and you talked to me. And you told me how much you loved me. And that day marked me forever. Thanks for being such a great mom. Thanks for showing me within so many people how you made me feel so unique and so special. You're the best mom in the whole wide world, and I love you with all my heart. Happy Mother's Day, and Daddy, take good care of my mom.
This goes out to the best mother in the world. Happy Mother's Day, Mom, Digna Gonzalez. You are not only a wonderful mother to me, but you have touched generations of children. Many people that you didn't even have yourself call you mom because you just have that wonderful nature of a mother. You have touched us, your children, you have touched your grandchildren, and we look forward to you touching the lives of our great-grandchildren. We love you. Kisses from all of us, me and my kids, Solines, Eric, Elias, Marilyn, and Santiago. Happy Mother's Day, Mom.
Hey, this is the Watch It Thinking guy. Just wanting to wish all the mothers out there happy Mother's Day. I would like to wish my wife, Tracy, happy Mother's Day. I love you. May you all be blessed in this day. And even though my mom is not here, I'm always thinking about her. Happy Mother's Day to her, too. I love her.
Hello, God bless. I just want to wish my mom, Cecilia, a happy Mother's Day. I would also like to wish a happy Mother's Day to the mother of my kids actually. Mom, I just want to say thank you for everything you have done for me in my life. I wouldn't be here first because of God and second of all because of you. I just want to thank you for everything you have done till today.
Hello and God bless you. Happy Mother's Day to all the mothers out there. I want to give a special happy Mother's Day to my mother, Jeannie Luisa Ojeda. Happy Mother's Day, Mom. I love you. Thank you for everything that you do for me. And it's a shame because I look so much like my father. I don't know how you can stand it, but thank you very much. If I counted all the things that you do for me, I count to infinity twice. So I love you very much, and I want to send all my love to you from right here at Hope TV. Love you.
I'd like to give a good happy Mother's Day to my mom, who's always been there through everything I've been through. I love her so much, and God bless her for everything. She's so supportive of everything I do, even though most of the things I do aren't right. She's still there for me no matter what. Just want to tell you, Mom, I love you.
Hi, everyone.
Thank you
Just
for
want to
everything.
present my mom to everyone out there, Tracy Venteri. Ma, I just want to thank you personally for everything that you've helped me out with, even from when I was down, the way you just lift me up. I know we've had our hard times, but we just come together, and I just thank God for putting me in your life and you in my life, for those hard times that you were there to raise me up to be the child that I am. All of my accomplishments, I just have to highlight you in everything that I do, because if it wasn't for you, I wouldn't be the person I am today. And I love you with all my heart, and happy Mother's Day.